Akwapa Emraketri 102.9 megahertz. And now PM here and some no do so po and the youngest commander Medal Quamane. Now then some area boy some no there I want to take a team and near H1 hope for the H1 cranky and Matitin the Sabwa, the Baba Sane, not Metimi at the amount so with the echo. And in the airport and so at the apacho, yes, some commander say, Essence Upima a prayer and so anyhow. And from my na Sasia, now you fear the Australian Open. Our annual common area fee is answer over tennis now, Pacho 2025. No, Pacho, and the grand finale is now 8 to trap. Na yemfa ho enkomo emfa mrawo de tiene se upiem e mana femutia abapa wa ne ti di Arena Sabalenka e pacho oshia Madison Keys ana omo edwin tam so na omo ehwe no pacho ekoya 366257 Emma any Madison Keys and etimi ewini ya wetimi epiti the world champion world number 1 no wetimi epiti na and abapa wa no enso ekunkotin eri ekonanim na ememma feminine pacho say na tie the next sinner and Alexander Zverev and etimi epoye after say eri onya walk over Novak Djokovic enso so no atwantian etimi apawuremu akwa the world number 1 the next sinner I'm on also Upiamo dia German Mountain so etimi ayem atwantian etimi dinkunim and on ma also 6376 and omo echo a tie break and otimi etwa Zenek Sena 74 and our tie break no and a second break no omo ko no and the last setter omo etimi epo no osanso etwa no and 63 echo 63 and so on ma Upiamo dia mpacho appointed etimi avinia ono ekonkoden edi akona name away from tennis mpacho ye 27 so na yemfa emfama edia wonim say over the weekend matches I would do and to draw Isco and come on play at mount here. Yentimu encomo and enfamount oh baby piano so utie catch 102.9 megahertz the opima yanshe and no league tables I would draw the alpha top scorers in the Akin 9 total so and for amount the opima League One say and at here Paris Saint-Germain after 19 games 47 points and so and a Marseille and so at a second position with 37 Sounds in Monaco with third position with 34. Sounds in OJ Nice, fourth position with 33. And a leading Metropole at a fifth position with 32. And a Leon and so that's sixth position with 30. And also Monaco Pion say and a team Rene at a 16th position with 17 points. And our Pima Montpellier and so our 17th position with 15 points. Le Hafe and our Pima Ghana, a general captain. Opiwa Dede Ajiu the team answer no or the 18th position with 13 points. Now Opium answer there. Yan share so top scorers now and they Abrantia Manchester United rejected na and they Wabepium answer our Marseille Abrantia friend Mason Greenwood and that top scorers no chart in the top with 12 goals. Sounds and Abrantia friend Bakula answer Paris Saint-Germain or 11 goals. Sounds and Dembele Osman no and so at that so on us 11 goals. Now any appointed phenom Jonathan David our Lee Metropole and so an 11 goals are yadi be answer at the amount na upium answer there yet was so na yadi and some at me attract so na at the amount yanko na yanko pium answer the German Bundesliga now and also yan share a home come send at the and hormona yemfa emma bi pianso unim se over the weekend no matches now don 88 to drop and upiuma na pa munche and other teams no omotimi esi form apo homodin ye papa and etuja eboja ema nyama enso etimi ekonkan na yenhwe se na ene anonso ehon ansise enso etie na mo before ebe wura hono yentin komo emfa free onim se upiem EPL coach and din ere Angel Postecoglou and so etimi akasa after say upiemu dia Manchester United that is Tottenham Hotspur upiemu a omo coach na enkoma odi apanyina ene say ohwe se na enyama entimi enkoyi emfama no na ohwe ni players no bebre na so ena etimi eprepra and so hono ma papa no ena yebusa ne say ohwe ni players eprepre na ohwe going forward no ene empanyifo ebepamo no ana say omo empamo no because the players etimi return ya say ene betimi akwakoye enso hono ewapan etimi etetensemo etetemu say ohwe so far situation at hand ne de ɔhwɛ sɛnea the key players ɛpra no affecting ye papa ama ne tactics kra no ɛne wɔhyehyɛ a na adwere gu wɔhyehyɛ a na adwere gu ɛsiane sɛ ama ne ntumi mpɔ tactics a ɔno posta Google no ɔpɛ sɛ ɔtumi ɛpɔ na biribi bia nso ɛtumi ɛkɔ nka yɛnkɔ ne nkɔtie nsɛm a ɛne Angel posta Google ɛne nsɛm a ɔno nso ɛtumi ɛde to dwa ne yɛnkɔ ne nkɔtie ne nsɛm no bi.
You know, I've been around long enough to know that some will just judge on where we're at the moment, and rightly so in some respects, and it's not good enough. If people want to sort of put context to that, they can. If not, so be it. But, you know, from my point of view, I think I'm still sort of very much stuck on the fact that the players are just giving everything they can. You know, they did on Thursday night, they did tonight. You know, there's probably at least two that shouldn't have been out there, but they were just, you know, desperate to try and, like I said, turn our fortunes around. Now, you know, hopefully over the next sort of 10 days, 2 weeks, we'll get some significant players back, which I think will help this group a lot and give them the boost they need. And you know, we've still got some fantastic opportunities this year to make an impact for the second half of the year, and yeah, I'm sure that'll happen.
You said that another 10 days, 2 weeks, players coming back. With respect, do you think you'll get that long?
Me? Oh,
right, and also poster Google and Otis say on also Chimo. Now Yebusa they say on it Daniel Daniel Levy, I know president, and so Emma Tottenham Hotspur no on a papa no nkomodiem at saying omo etadi nkomo na eya nkomo pen na onwodi esan se papa na etena se papa na te ho na nyama nkoye na ene team no ekofom na papa no mu no eya otai ene wudi nkomo ana because eya wonwa se papa no ene wudi nkomo pa na team no enso etimi anwe ne se a enyama enkoye enso emfama ene Tottenham Hotspur sa wo hwe ene Leicester City etimi epa ebefa ene 3 points enso edifi Tottenham Hotspur Stadium enso etimi de kono na emu akwa ya dwuram ye papa enti yebusa papa no se so far enkomodidi a eya no ne papa di Daniel Levy no edino say e de esitie yenti Angel Posta Koglu.
You say you don't feel isolated right now. We already asked you about throughout this period. Do you speak quite regularly with the chairman? What's the sort of dialogue? Does he let you get on?
yeah, no, I don't really speak regularly to him. Like he sort of lets me get onto it. We have sort of regular contact, and particularly sort of through this January period, there's always regular contact. But that's not what I'm talking about in terms of. I'm just saying that, you know, I come into the club and I just feel like everyone, players and staff, are still very much united in the belief of what we're trying to do. And you know, I don't kind of feel like, you know, I'm really sort of trying to convince people about even at this moment what we're doing and where we're heading. So
right, and na ochiche so papa ne on time ne ending komo just few time bi na papa no ne na bon komo eno so ye kakra ere Angel Posta Koglu and so ena ede san komo na epa na onim se opemo de a former player for Tottenham Hotspur Epacho O'Hara and so etimi akasa papa ne buafu papa ne buafu nyina ene se on tia se ene Daniel Levy no won so one ene Posta Koglu ese Tottenham Hotspur osi omu good team no ohwe a omu a good team no because anyone say even as at now transfer kura no omu nko se omu kwa player the player na ba esan say I don't know osi wo twene ho a won tia se the way omu esa Tottenham Hotspur no ono ne de na obetimi akache Daniel Levy and so ne Posta Koglu nyina ne se wo mu hwe ye na omu entimi anse Tottenham Hotspur no enti papa no okasa no say ana otire ne nkomom.
And at the end of the day, he's to blame, Daniel Levy. He ain't backing the manager. You know, it's the 26th of January, he ain't signed anyone, and we are literally low on numbers. And Postecoglou is out of his depth. Man management, in-game management, not good enough today, running out of ideas. He tried to change the tactics against Everton last week. We're 3-0 down at half-time. We go 2-1 down against Leicester, and I don't see a change in the way that we play. I don't see a change in the way we do things. Miles off it, all of them. And leaders on the football.
O'Hara, a former Tottenham Hotspur player, Nibuefu papa. and an orchard and so also blaming Daniel Levy as the president, Sansa Anga Postacoglu, and so blaming ye Papa Posse, Sango Fumino, and a good team no, Omo and Matimo and me, and fan and Tumapa, and so and Fanfra. Now, Yanko and Liverpool almost a coach home, honest lot, and I was said, and I share a branch of more Salah or any work rate, not the defensive rate now. In terms of say if we stand, we should game now. You have more Salah, not open the tea, not more Salah air tackle. Or say like a branch, the defensive rate akosuri yepa. But I never corner or catch and drop was there be a mobile na mubusa about the transfer issues. Mobile mubusa about a more Salah, the goals are all share. But I didn't see any mokasa about defensive. But in fact, on one at me admit say more Salah not there. Apart defensive wise or supporting Liverpool honestly.
It's also nice that you come up with it because mostly it's about Mo, it's about his contract or it's about his goals, and now it's about his defensive work rate.
Right, or say the Biamu about the contract, and I say it goes at Oshe, but another is about the defensive work rate and also command coach the team at the honest slot and it me at the atuja yet was so night and command at me about coaches in the Brenna and 18 Komayanko Enzo Maresca hall. Now upon the Busan say goalkeeper Robert and a performances in Yaman Koji and Farmer Robert. Now Opima and Enzo Maresca camp or see or aware. Say any Robert the performance now in Yama Mkoye and Farmer and Chelsea. No mono that doesn't justify say a Prantiano or Nadia or say on Casa Branton and Nadia. No mono on next game on the bottom on bet me not decision on bet me taking on at me etiki Enzo Maresca.
Robert for sure is completely aware that he has to do better. He was completely aware after the game. He knows perfectly. We trust Robert for sure, but in the same moment, as I said, the first one that is completely aware that is making mistake in this moment is Robert. So for sure we continue to trust Robert. We trust Robert. But now we are one entire week and we see the reaction and then
right, they will decide and see because I say Branton and Kasana. Onwa Branton and Satanasia, with Musa Yaman Koye after say any old goose at Manchester City. Now, Omo Echo, my name answer Esa. Now, ye didn't come, now ye didn't come answer Anchor Manchester United, and I open Omo coach, Papa, the Ruben Amorim, and on Etia didn't come up. Now, ye Busan say, and Ruben, who shall team now? Have they improved? And I say, oh, yes, or share at least players, team, and so improving Kakra. I shall say in your betting Akoye and so Edama Manchester United, no matching Alpha Omontuma Pa, and so et me Eddie Fra, no more or share the way I name Air Conadia. I think it is in the right direction. Yenti and a Ruben Amorim on Fulham game now.
You need sometimes a little bit luck, and we had some games that we lost in the end. Nobody cared because the results that counts, and I remember some chances that we miss, for example against Nottingham, Bournemouth, some goals in the first minutes of the game that changed the game. So today I can see it that we have a lot to improve. We didn't play so well with the ball, but we gave time to the team, and when you have time and talented players that can show in one play and they can change the game, and today was that situation.
Right, they need to improve more on certain angles and so a coach didn't and a Ruben Amorim and a Otin come on now and I could Manchester United a catch a reporter if he and a UK and so and I say a branch FN Marcus Rashford no open mudia and easy cry now the coach Eddie can catch and say the training sessions when to me improve what they are. Enyama ebetimi akocho edama branch and say when to me I didn't want to improve our the trainer or not there send enyama ekono sa no bekono na appointed transfer issues or Copasa and also on Copasa and I hope you my reporter and so if UK mountains airpan say a branch and yes a basa no and finance teams I would do a pen on Untimin call Nemo and come women any wages and Sika appointed etchenum and any scanner and will do into a three aqua diary and a team I have a fun on say or be fun loan so be turn on Nina and so basic assem over a canon no one could hear every week and no and a home aqua reporter if UK mountain so and so ever.
I think where we are at with Marcus Rashford is his advisors are trying to find a club for him, but the big issue is his big wages. He's reported to earn more than £300,000 a week. If he's to move, obviously Manchester United would want his new club to pay nearly all of those wages. And the clubs who are interested in getting him know that the longer they wait until the deadline, the more likely it is that they're going to get a better deal. So I think this is going to go on until deadline.
Right, I say this will continue to go on until deadline because Abrante's wages, £300,000 a week. Hey, why any Babylon says can it? And so Abrante so share the performances so far. Abrante onya matches and more into by far Abrante when I was trying to cast Hadia, a bit me have junior papa. Yeah, the coaches and common ADC near theory transfers near to encore. Any coach and the Pep Guardiola. Now any Pep and so edging come up now. And come on, ebusa pepse oshe ene aprantia ono so etimi akwakoto no na ne tin enso de Abdul Kodil enso Kosanov no oshe ne debut aprantia no ne performance na sen na etie coach ne etimi aka se aprantia ne start ne de na enye kra enye nemo no eno enche se aprantia no enya ate esan se onim ogide o aprantia ne mo entina okofa no epa na obusa se aprantia no fi Uzbekistan. After
that, Cole had the 2-0. Hopefully, was so generous. And normally in that situation, Cole is a machine. And we were lucky that to score. And after emotionally, we come back, and we come back not being, I would say, maybe exceptional, but the situation that we are.
I see he will learn into the coach, and Kasa Eri Amano, Manchester City player, new player, defender, and a home come and EAD. Now, Pep Guardiola, yen Jama on Cosa, now, any Usha team Manchester City now. So far, Usha Brante Kopama, chance be on Mexi, and Kasa Brante anything yet, 2 goals, the Ankade, Masubesh, Papa, and a Pep Guardiola can say, yes, it's true. Now, Opema Brante, Kopama, the oil machine. Or say a Brantony machine. As I said, Ocean a poor Branton airport. Or say a Branton born whom ye pa. Yenti and a Pep Guardiola.
Not the best start, right? He will take a lesson. He's so young, come for many years. It's not the best start, of course. But he didn't make one training session with us. He didn't make absolutely anything because we come from Bridgetown and Paris and another one, so it was just
right. ABA Feno journey still live on KH 102.9 megahertz. Ye din komo and a coach is Audra Amonso 80 Ekasaya. Yet the Mikel Arteta and a the transfers in the latest now. Yet me area so near the Amawa. Coach and the team Mikel Arteta and a Busan said, or so far. And Yama Arsenal. Then so na any red card cry 80 epa the game no red card na say any red card no and bet him say na red card ne there or sure on betimi cry appeal because or Bruno Fernandes the same thing and Manchester United for and so 80 echo edi more into on so say obetimi akọ for appeal edema Brante Fernand Miles Lewis Skelly no obetimi akọ no akọ appeal and so edema Brante no na ene ebia obetimi active suspension so na obetimi edema no na bi pian so etimi akonkoten and so edema ene Arsenal the Gunners and so ye atia coach no and so etimi edia tutwa yedi bi and so edi emma be pian so we teach me the info transfer no and to so informal the opema Neymar da Cruzade da Santos Junior and an opium at ya or come back to any Nikromo na Timpe and Okosia kind of any Santos na any Usha dia verbal agreement and as some commodity and dear at me Akosua and opium dia by next week apparently between Ashenia to Tum Capta Bipia now at me Aquacopium Essanse and Ahilano Okopium or Nyama Entinko Prankwa and to know almost 8 me at Yatinton China and they on my party ways Aquacopium and Crumo now the Bipians 8 Akon kind come chese bago pimo Inter Miami enti ye he se ene transfer na obetia ba wiye no obekọ ni kruma na se Inter Miami te no enso betimi ekenyam na bibia nso etia konkan na ya hwe opiem e Aston Villa katia o ma prante left back Emiliano Buendia no ene opiem apa Leverkusen 04 ɛnso etimi ɛbɛfa apprentice on loan £20 million ɛna ɔmo ba bɛfa apprentice no na wɔatumi akɔsi akan ɛnso hɔ no ɛde ama pa 04 Leverkusen na ɛde apprentice a didi ne Juma pa ɛnso piem ɛde Manchester City for ɛna asan apprentice ne mu no opi ma Manchester City another City group no etimi ɛde apprentice ɛkɔ loan ɛnso ɛwɔ Lens nti after the loan spell no apprentice ne betumi back to Manchester City na ɔno nso aba bɛdi ne kwi wɔ na bepia nso etimi akɔnkan Thomas Palacios and so Upemotia, I Monza for new players and say Apprentice Watimi Alcolone as our Monza in the next 48 hours now. If I talk Apprentice the Pianca, the semi Piabet come Apprentice medicals now on also Kosia kind of Monza Junior Jenna in Pempe on also Esina kind of AS Monaco na Apprentice the Pacho BB Piat near to talk him Apprentice Kosia kind of Eintracht Frankfurt na a loan tail na and also with buy option and so horma almost share na be pians etmi akonkoden and so etmi e de amount a Brazilian dindi Metinho and so opimotia wago pimo FC Basel on so ekwa loan and so a City group for them almost a player na osina kan Edma Troyes into Apprentice no we say the opimo Sparta Rotterdam no immediate effect is Apprentice etmi efri home na on so ekosia kan and so Edma Troyes no na ene be pia cook through there obaba back now watimi ababisia kan edema Manchester City and so on my IDP and so edema when him say Apprentice friend Renato Vega no watimi attach it and so to rain in mountain so and they okwa godin able loan from Chelsea edema Juventus and then after say e June no ebe no Apprentice so back na obesia kan Club World Cup no edema Chelsea the Blues na the pia etimi ekonkoden na common ekoso no Juventus for enso etimi hu Nigeria international na opima osanso eye na UK international no Apprentice friend Kenneth Chukwuemeka no ene omo di ne ho komo ewese ometimi na Apprentice no etimi ade aka ho na be pia enso etimi akonkoden enso ama Juventus na opima Chelsea akache wona Apprentice and dinde esel disaster no ene opima the Aston Villa as omo Apprentice loan Apprentice aka yes waka yes to any Aston Villa or see no other team than that of Aston Villa and Apprentice no and call loan now etimi akwa upimutia Aston Villa ebefa salary no na be bibia so etimi akonkoten and the amount officially upim adia Apprentice fenom Christian McFarlane and so upima wetimi atachita on Manchester City of New York City and so a day US and Montiso and Apprentice etimi Manchester City defender and so be Manchester City no they metimi akonkoten and so etimi ede amomo na Apprentice your friend Victor Boniface and opium the our nasa as a Apprentice with them shepe on between any Apprentice no na be bian etimi akonkoten opium delegation and on to Edia Pimo as on a Germany Montiso on monitor any Xavi Alonso na Apprentice any honestly Nigerian international no na ometimi go fan area fit by 04 Leverkusen na go pimo nasa na go join any Sadio Mane Mendoza as any CR7 Cristiano Alvaro dos Santos Junior no na be pians etimi akonkan and ede amomo enti omo egusu se ometimi na Victor Boniface as Apprentice fenom Johan Duran no na ometimi na Sam Mantiwe na ometimi go sia kan and ede ama ene nasa na opima yeri story so na ene opima be biad na kwemu enti yenhwe ene tables no nya akano na yemfansi na isco so and format ya German Bundesliga no by Munich egusua at the first with 48 points by 04 Leverkusen and at a second with 42 points. Eintracht Frankfurt and at a third position with 37 points. Stuttgart at a fourth position with 32 points. Uremu Aseo 16th position. Hentigem or 14 points. And then hosting Kaya and at a 17th position with 12 points. And a Bugum and at a 18th position with 10 points. And Honoma 30p and at the amount. Harry Kane, Edward Kane, no me pacho on our 17 goals. And so Honoma, Umar Mamush, Upium de Serie, by Manchester City player, on also 15 goals, and so Honoma, and a chic, and so by Leverkusen, on also 13 goals, and so Honoma, now Yansha at a Italian cast, you know, Yansha, Napoli, and so Edikine with 53 points. Sansana Inter Milan and also 50 points on about 21 matches. Atlanta after 22 matches now on 46 points. Lazio and so at about 22 matches to 39 points. Juventus at a fifth position with a 37 points. And so on Upiemo at least 18th position with 20 points. Venezia 19th position with 16 points. Monza at a 12 with 13 points. And Honomon IDP and to win now Upiemo a goals king chart now upon FM Matteo Rotiki our Atlanta or 16 goals. Turam and so Inter Milan our 13 goals and a Ken Moiskin our Fiorentina our 12 goals and a Lukman Adimola and our 10 goals and so Sinaka Edma Atlanta and LTB Emma and Elpim dia La Liga Santander Real Madrid and so after 21 matches at a first with 49 points. Atletico de Madrid 21 matches now on also 45 points and so on. Barcelona at third position with 42 points. Athletic Club de Bilbao and so at a fourth position with 40 points and so on. CNT Espanyol 18th position 20 points and a Valencia 19th position with 16 points and a Valladolid now at a 20th position with 15 points and so on. Now Opiemo goal king chart now Lewandowski and so Barcelona 17 goals. Kylian Mbappe Luton and so 15 goals and so Esinaka Edma Real Madrid with Barcelona 12 goals and a Apantia didn't Bedmere and so Osasuna with 10 goals and so on any English Premiership not Yemfa NC Liverpool after 22 games and so and a 53 points one outstanding Arsenal the Gunners 47 points. Samson and Nottingham Forest at a third position with 44 points. Manchester City and so about fourth position with 41 points. Newcastle fifth position. Chelsea and so at a sixth position. And so also Manchester United there on 12th position and so 29 points. Samson and Tottenham Hotspur Abeda 15th position with 24 points and so on. Asia on 18th position and a Wolverhampton Wanderers 16 points. Ipswich Town at a 19th position with 16 points and a Southampton the Saints and so at 12 with 6 points and so then share the goal king chart now send a Honson share so 8 meter na yam fan common and so fancy na a breno etim akwaje papa and my fancy na isco and so fan free war and for my channel pa e ba ni akenya so isco in depth stories now a bit me attract so and so amount opiema edino shall entry voice confirm the youngest commander Isco over to you.